Take a look at these mobile network towers. With mobile phones becoming more and more common, many towers are becoming at a brisk pace. Take a look.
Mobile phones have become a common affair in today's world. To keep pace with the ever-growing customer base, mobile carriers are building towers by the numbers. This might not be in the best interests of people. These are visuals from Mangalore. A recent RTI application has brought to light that most of these towers are built violating rules and regulations. It is said that no permission has been sought from local bodies to erect many of these towers. Besides, the use of generators on top of buildings is prohibited. Yet many of these towers are generator powered. Thanks to Hanif, an RTI activist, these violations have been exposed.
First floor, second floor, ಚಿಕ್ಕ building ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ 4-5 ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಟವರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದರ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಜನರೇಟ್ಗಳು ಇದೆ. ಅವರು ಜನರೇಟ್ಗಳು ಅದು ಎರಡು ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಮೆಸ್ಕಾಂನವರಿಂದ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು ಮೆಸ್ಕಾಂನವರಿಗೆ ಲಂಚ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮೆಸ್ಕಾಂನವರಿಗೆ ಹಣ ಕೊಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇವರು ಕೆಬಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಇವರಿಂದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ಅವರಿಂದ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳದೆ ಇವರು ಅನಧಿಕೃತವಾಗಿ ಟವರ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಜನರೇಟರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಅದು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
An interesting point to note is that TRAI rules give companies the flexibility to erect towers without seeking permission from local administrative bodies if built on a building.
ಈ ಟೆಲಿಫೋನ್ ಟವರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಟವರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ಅರ್ಜಿ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಕೆಲವು ದೂರುಗಳು ಬಂದ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಿಂದ ನಗರಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಒಂದು ಸುತ್ತೋಲೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊರಡಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಸುತ್ತೋಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಈ ಟವರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳ ಅನುಮತಿಯ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ದೇಶನವನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನೀಡಿತ್ತು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲಘಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ 2005ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿಯ ನಂತರ ಯಾರು ಮಹಾನಗರ ಪಾಲಿಕೆಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಈ ಟವರ್ ಮಾಡುವವರು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Many buildings are at risk due to the vibrations caused by the generators placed on top. Although mobile companies have made the best out of the loophole, it remains to be seen if authorities can do something to stop it. Rajesh Puttur, News9, Mangalore.
This is a fight that is going on between two governmental bodies, the Horticulture Department and the BWSSB. What is it all about? Let's find out.
The BWSSB and the Horticulture Department are at loggerheads with each other, and the issue is unpaid bills. Until 2008, the BDA had set up a wastewater purification plant to supply water to Lal Bagh on its own premises. Post 2008, the BDA handed over the maintenance of this plant to BWSSB. From 2008 to 2010, the water body supplied water to the botanical garden free of cost. In 2010, the BWSSB was unable to supply water free of cost due to financial compulsions. It even issued bills for the 1.5 MLD of water it supplied every day. For 2 years, the BWSSB did not issue bills. Now, it is asking the botanical garden to cough up the unpaid dues worth 96 lakh rupees. A number of notices were issued by BWSSB to Lal Bagh. In fact, 15 days ago, one more notice was issued, and the BWSSB hopes that the dues will be cleared.
Horticulture Department, we have built 2 STPs for them, one in Kaban Park, the other in Lal Park. Both are membrane technology STPs, which are of a high order. Maintenance costs are a little high, so we have revised our processing, the water cost for processing, which they have, in turn they have to pay, and they have agreed. We are awaiting government sanctions to get the funds.
Though the water board expects the bill amount to be paid, the Horticulture Department is in no mood to do so. Officials of the department say that they have been paying the bills from 2012, a sum of 10 lakh rupees per month. When it comes to clearing the backlog of 96 lakh rupees, the Horticulture Department says it is bankrupt and hence can't foot the bill. It seems like this tug of war will not end anytime soon. While the Horticulture Department is asking for a waiver of the amount, the BWSSB is in no mood to do it. What will be the outcome? Anand Burli, News9, Bengaluru.
The start of every month means your bank accounts will be credited with your monthly salaries. Here is a group which hasn't been paid for a month, and this might affect the lives of people in need of immediate medical help.
Officials employed for 108 emergency services have risen in protest against their employers in the past. This time, yet again, there's a possibility of a halt in medical emergency services as the workers highlight their problems. They have alleged that many are still awaiting their salaries of last month. The emergency service employees have now threatened to protest by halting work if the employers fail to pay them for their month's hard work. Moreover, the workers complain that many vehicles lie unused because they have no money for fuel.
108 ಆಂಬ್ಯುಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಜೀವಿಕೆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಸತತವಾಗಿ 30-31ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ನಮಗೆ ಸಂಬಳ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ 8ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಾದರೂ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಈ ದಿನದ ಬೆಲೆ ಏರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಸಂಬಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. 8-9 ಸಾವಿರ 7 ಸಾವಿರಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ 8ನೇ ತಾರೀಕುವರೆಗೂ ಸಂಬಳನೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಡೀಸೆಲ್ ದುಡ್ಡು ಇಲ್ಲದಂಗೆ ಗಾಡಿಗಳು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಮೇಂಟೆನೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲದಂಗೆ ಗಾಡಿ ನಿಂತವೆ. ಸುಮಾರು 517 ಆಂಬ್ಯುಲೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ 150ರಿಂದ 200 ಗಾಡಿಗಳು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಈ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಕಾರಣಗಳಿಂದ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನಾವು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮು ಬೇಡಿಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನೀವು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರಿಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ, ಈ ಥರ ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ಎಸ್ಮಾಕ್ ಜಾರಿ ಇದೆ ಹಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಇವತ್ತು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇಷ್ಟು 150-200 ಗಾಡಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರಿಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಮಾಡೈತಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಂತ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಮೊದಲನೇದು,
out of the 517 vehicles employed for emergency services, only about 350 are currently functional. 100 odd can be found in the garage due to the lack of services, and 50 are in no state to be used. This, coupled with the employees threatening to strike if their salaries are not paid by the end of today, one would expect the authorities to be in a state of worry. When asked about it, the chief of 108 emergency services for Karnataka has stated that the government delayed the payments and it will soon be done, adding that there was no reason to worry.
Formalities ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. It will be through today, tomorrow it will be through. This is operational issues. ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ದಿವಸ ಒಂದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಪ್ರತಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲೂ ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಹೌ ಟು ರನ್ ದಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೇ ಟು ಡೇ ಆಪರೇಷನಲ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್. ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಅಂಥದ್ದೇನು ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ಲಿ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಮಾನಿಟರಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್.
GVK EMRI, which manages the 108 ambulances, received hundreds of calls for help every single day. In the confusion between the two parties, it might be the ones in immediate need of medical attention who will be at a loss. If the government fails to comply with the employees' demands, the lives of many are at risk. Pemmayya Malayanda, News 9, Bengaluru.
After the horrific incident of MH370, the DGCA has come up with a new plan to increase the safety and security of passengers. Here's a report.
After the Malaysia Airline aircraft MH370 went missing, Civil Aviation Department of almost every country has been trying to step up security for its passengers. Safety increased for Indian aircraft. DGCA issues norms for real-time tracking. The Director General of Civil Aviation came up with the idea in the wake of the Malaysian airliner tragedy. The real-time tracker will help in keeping a track on flights from takeoff to landing. Air transport operations have now been asked to use onboard aircraft communications, addressing and reporting system or automatic dependent surveillance broadcast for this purpose, and they have to ensure their serviceability before every departure. Operators have also been advised to devise a procedure for effective tracking of the aircraft while flying over areas where there is no coverage of ACARS or ADSB. Just before the flight takes off, an automatic message is sent to the Operation Control Center that will be triggered by the ACARS. This message will enable the Operation Center to record the exact time of takeoff and vice versa. This decision has been taken for both passenger and cargo planes. While commercial air transport aircraft spend considerable amount of time operating over remote areas, there is currently no international requirement for real-time tracking of the aircraft. This uncertainty resulted in significant difficulty in locating the aircraft in a timely manner in both cases. Such incidents, as well as the recent Malaysian tragedy, have prompted the DGCA to take necessary action. However, the real-time trackers will not be able to track details of the flights in areas that are not covered by ACARS or ADSB. This means that the flight crews will have to report to the flight coordinators the details of the speed and altitude every 15 minutes while flying over such areas. The mystery of the MH370 has left scores of people worldwide with the fear of flying. But with the latest initiative taken by the government, people can now think of letting go of their fear. A News9 report.
Nigeria has yet again become a victim of extremist outfit Boko Haram. The Islamists made their second attack, claiming many lives. Take a look.
Boko Haram strikes again in Nigeria. Second attack in 20 days. Boko Haram made an attack in northeastern Nigerian town on the Cameroon border on Monday. According to reports, the new Boko Haram massacre has claimed hundreds of lives. It is said that gunmen in armored vehicles and motorcycles stormed the town of Gamboro Nagla and created havoc. Senator Ahmed Zana said that the current death toll is estimated to be 300. He further added that the outfit also destroyed the market and razed the town.
From information reaching me from the town, the death toll from the attack is around 300. The attackers stormed the communities in the night when residents were still sleeping, setting ablaze houses and shooting residents who tried to escape from the fire. All economic and business centers have been burnt. The market in the town, which attracts traders from all over the area, has been completely burned.
Boko Haram became active in 2003 and the name means Western education is forbidden. The notorious group, which wants to establish an Islamic state in Nigeria, frequently stages attacks. The extremist outfit had also claimed responsibility for abducting 200 girls from a boarding school on April 14th. The shocking mass abduction has sparked global outrage and offers of help from the United States, Britain, France and China. Police have also offered a $3 lakh reward to anyone who can give credible information leading to the rescue of the schoolgirls. Gambori Nagala town is said to have been left unguarded because the soldiers based there to protect the population had been redeployed north towards Lake Shad in an effort to rescue the abducted girls. With 2 gruesome incidents within 20 days, Boko Haram has spread fear in Nigeria. A News9 report.